see.
So you're saying today's tip is easy.
Well, I'm not saying it's easy. It's just like it seems like a no-brainer. At least the response I'm going to give, seems pretty obvious.
You know what I wish, and I don't pay. Here's the thing: I don't pay enough attention, and I don't listen to every show, and I don't do all this. But I would love to go back to all the ones that you said were a no-brainer, and then have me say, "Yeah, that makes sense. You did not use a brain to answer that, right?" I mean, that I feel like that would be a thing. Yeah, I really do. I feel like that would be a thing.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how many tips I gave that actually impacted people that had like a material effect on their lives. I'm going to say 0. So.
No, it's probably 1 or 2.
No, you know what? I mean, I'm guessing.
I mean, did I end a marriage? Did I foster a new relationship? Is there a guy out there right now who's got newborn twins because of something I said versus he was going to break up with this girl? Let's find out.
So you went from you think you talked somebody out of breaking up to having twins?
Yeah, well, I mean,
he's covering the whole spectrum.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean like twins like the girl he's with and her twin sister, or twins like kids?
Yeah, both. D all of the above.
I like that concept. All right, I'm going to start this up. Scott has officially, and I don't know if you, Ted, I never know if you pay attention. Like when we go out after or anytime we're doing anything. When I talk to you, I never know if you pay attention because you asked, did he ask you like 5 times the same question? I don't remember. Oh, no, you asked Pete 5 times the same question when he was going to Arizona. Yeah.
I couldn't remember who I golfed with last week. I'm like, it was me, you, and
but I think it was in the same. I think it was in the same drunk setting. Like we got to the bar and you immediately like Pete's just like, "Oh, I'm leaving," and you're like, "When are you leaving?" And Pete goes, "On Monday." And then I don't know, a half hour later, you're like, "Pete, at some point, are you gonna drive back?
That's obviously
to Arizona?"
A gross exaggeration of what I probably said.
How much you want to bet? That's exactly what you said.
He might have said it, but I don't know if he said it that way.
Yeah, but I don't know if you remember it. Yeah, he gets a little slurry. He does get a little slurry.
I know he's kind of a close talker too. Like I noticed last week, where he's like right next to me, and he's sniffling and snuffling over there, and you're on one side, and Ted's right there, and he keeps coming at me, and I'm like, "Whoa, what the f, man?" I'm like, Ted,
I did realize it invaded your personal space at some point.
No, the drunker Teddy gets, the closer he gets to you, and the more whenever he's talking, he's touching you. His leg is touching you. His hands are touching you. And there's a couple times I've been like this. I go, "Stop. Get the fuck back right now. Just move back away from me right now."
Wait, was that the one where the lady was behind me doing like the trivia?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was just last week.
And I answered.
Was that like 3 years ago? We were at trivia last week.
I answered one of the questions. She goes like, "What was like the most populated country in Asia?" And I said, "Indonesia." And she's like, "Shh, people are listening." I said, "No, actually, no one's paying attention to you." I said, "You're just a blob of nothing."
I think people do that trivia.
I said, "You're a carbon-based life form that has no meaning in the world
Ted,
whatsoever."
We're going to get a whole new string of emails because there's a lot of trivia people out there that really like that stuff. You're just blurting out answers.
No, I like
You're going to ruin everyone's night.
I like Trivia Pursuit, even though I'm actually terrible at answering any questions of any significance.
I don't know.
No, that's not true.
You probably have a ton of
So here's the problem, Scott. We'll say something crazy, okay? Like, who had the most triples in the 1930s? Idiot boy will just scream out, Tris Speaker. I don't even know if that's. I know that's a person, but I don't know if he played. Nobody, please do not send me anything. I don't give a shit about Tris Speaker when he played, and I'll be like, that's bullshit. And I used to always do this. That's bullshit. And then I get my phone out.
You start checking it out.
And guess what? He is right. Like I'd say 9 out of 10 times with crazy sports stuff that no one would know. Like, why would you know that this guy is hitting the most double plays in cold weather in Boston? During the 1950s. And Ted just goes, Dwight Clark, and I'm just like, what? How? That's bullshit. No.
How do you even know that? Yeah, right? I mean, it's your brain records everything. It's what you can recall.
Yeah. I don't remember where I parked my car. I remember that Nap LaJoie won the batting crown back in the 1920s. They cheated for him. They didn't want Ty Cobb to win, so they just threw him meatballs so he'd beat him.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because he was such a d-bag.
Yeah.
Nobody liked the guy when he was alive, so we told him to stick it.
Yeah. he's in the Hall of Fame, though.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, you can be in the Hall of Fame and be a racist piece of shit. Yeah. I'm sure most Hall of Fames are full of racist pieces of shit.
If the sport's over 100 years old, of course.
The guy grew up in the 1915s in deep South Georgia. I mean,
let's not make excuse for it. Let's just okay. It happened.
Yeah.
It happened. Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, when you see older folks saying stuff, I kind of take it with a grain of salt. I mean, you know, they say it. That's the way they thought about it. They're probably unhappy that things are changing. I mean, that's probably the biggest thing that bums people out is that things are changing and different. And
things are always changing.
Yeah, but I mean, it can be very overwhelming with all the technology stuff.
Yeah.
It can be very overwhelming, right? I mean,
it creates a lot of anxiety,
and
people get all worked up like, I'm getting behind. I don't know. You know, they all think crazy stuff. So I get it. I totally do.
Here's the thing I don't understand. Like, okay, like boomers, right? They're like about 10 years older than us, right? A boomer. I mean, they're kind of like our age, right? I mean, we're not like that much older.
I don't know. You just went 10 years older in our age.
Yeah, but
I have no idea. Are we baby boomers?
No, I would think like the boomer. We're like Generation X. I think. I'm not sure.
I'm a boomer.
You're a boomer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're a little younger than Scott and I, so you
okay. Yeah. So I mean, we're right there. So, but I mean, there's guys like they're like a little bit older than me. They seem old enough to be my father, but they're like basically my age, and they're just so. I mean, I love them, but some of them, they're just so like pissy and angry. I mean, they drive nice cars. They obviously have a retirement account. They're golfing all day because I encounter these people on the golf course. I just want to say, why are you so mad? You know, okay, there's AI, but it's not affecting you. You bought your house back in 1970 for $35,000.
I just read an article about it.
Oh, I know why. Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. So once people retire,
yeah,
they have lost, and I literally just read this today, and I didn't go all the way through it, and it was something we were going to talk about next week. They've lost their expertise-ness, right? And so they're not...
Is that like their relevance?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you mean when they retire, they've lost their expertise?
So their
purpose is a better way to put it.
Well, it's not so much their purpose, but I mean, if you're doing a job, any job, okay, and you've done it for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, okay?
Yeah.
You have a certain expertise. You go into work, you do your thing.
You're respected.
Yeah.
You're like a middle manager. People look up to you,
whatever. For whatever it is.
Yeah,
somebody, you have some sort of expertise that's done it. Now, once you're done with that, you don't really have that anymore. So as you walk around, you're not doing your thing, right? You're not really that. I mean, you're not really that important anymore to anybody else. And I think they kind of lose touch with the fact that, you know, they don't have this thing where they walk in and let's just say you're an engineer, not like a train or you know, building, but like you're the guy who keeps the heat going, right? You're important. You have a job. You know your thing.
Right. People depend on you. They notice if you're not there. You know, you got a purpose.
Yeah, because the building's cold.
Well,
or the air conditioning doesn't work.
Something needs to work, or something needs to be built. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the gist. And again, I just barely read this thing, but that's part of it. You know, they feel a little lost with what they're doing, and they start to not communicate. That's the thing. They start to stop talking to other people, and
you stop talking, you're dead. I mean, it's just you start interacting with other humans. It's
that was the thing I tried with my dad. Once my mom passed away, he just I'm like go to McDonald's. This is my. I said, go to McDonald's, sit down with the other racists, and have some fun and say terrible shit about
Donuts.
people.
Yeah. Buy one coffee, sit there for 3 hours,
right?
Complain about the government full time. You know,
why? Because the place at the food court at the mall is busy.
Yeah,
that's where these people usually hang out.
Yeah.
Go up to Gulf Mill, and it's just a big table of old dudes, and they're playing dominoes, and you can just hear them. They're just bitching about shit.
If they're complaining about everything. I said, I said, go do that. But he didn't do that stuff, and I was just like, you gotta go in there and you know. Tell people your opinions on things and listen to theirs and then tell them they're wrong and you're right.
No, there's subsets of those people. I'm actually just talking about the ones that are kind of out in public, right? I'm just talking about the ones like I've encountered, like say on the golf course. You know, they're obviously retired, right? They have all the free time. They probably have discretionary income. They probably have a couple of pensions going their way. They're living a good life. They're in obviously good health. They're walking a golf course. And they just seem kind of angry. Like, I mean, it's just like I don't encounter them all the time, but just a couple of times I have. They've always seen a little bit.
Are they watching you play golf?
Maybe.
Maybe they're like, I got to spend the next 4 hours with this drunk fuck.
Yeah. Okay, Scott. I'll give you a sample.
No, it's people behind him just having to watch Ted.
So I was playing Tam. I think it was a couple of years ago.
What's he doing?
And obviously, you know, those are tight fairways. So I put the ball, because I'm not a pro golfer, into somebody else's fairway. Obviously, always
at Tam. That's very very possible.
So I was in no danger of hitting anybody. But I had to walk into somebody's fairway to like chip out into our fairway.
Right.
And there was a guy. You know, he's like I said, he's about 10 years older than me, so he's maybe 65-ish, and he's kind of crotchety. He goes, go ahead and hit your ball, knucklehead. So, you know, but you can tell it was that passive aggressive way. And I said, sir, it's not my fault. Your last blowjob was in 1972. I didn't make those choices for you. You did. And by the way, it was a perfect pitch out into the fairway. So,
You should be good at this.
I didn't marry your second wife. You did, boss. So,
But part of it is
Ted, for your sins.
No, part of it is you're kind of oblivious. So you could walk out right in front of the guy who's about to hit.
I saw the guy. He wasn't hitting. He was just walking up.
You're the guy who picks up golf balls to hand to me when the guys are there. I go, Ted walks over. I go, Ted, walk over and put the ball back. As the guy's walking to me, that's my ball. I go, he doesn't look up. He doesn't do anything. He just grabbed the guy's ball because it was a nice ball that I wanted. Yeah. I was like, you can't do that. It's like you got to roll up the newspaper sometimes and just be like.
That's funny because that actually happened to him. We were playing a match and it was like the last hole, and then he hit the ball a little bit into someone else's. I mean, it was like between the two fairways. We were on 18, and this young guy just comes and just picks up the ball and walks off, and he clearly saw. Awesome. And then the guy's walking away, and it's like, hey, you're picking my ball. And the guy just looks back and he has that deer in the headlights look, but he never gave the ball back.
Really, just walked away.
It was pretty.
No, I think you said keep it. If you need it that bad, just go ahead.
I don't need the. Yeah,
and most of the time,
we'll give you a free drop.
They're just being airheads, right? Or they're not aware. I mean,
it was a ball. It was in between two fairways, and he didn't look again. He tedded. He didn't look around to see that I'm walking right towards him.
Right.
To maybe
say you look around, you don't see anybody. I'd never pick up a ball unless I need one, which is never. So you never know, especially at TAM. It can be freaking 4 fairways over.
I know. No, that's how bad
I've hit a ball 2 fairways over one time, where a ball where you wouldn't think like it could come from. Like, you don't even know where it came from. Like,
Ted, you don't hit the ball as far as me. I've hit the ball at least 3 fairways over.
Oh, I'm sure.
I think
why do you use your driver there? I mean, that should be outlawed for you.
Yeah.
I mean.
You have to abandon that ball.
It's just a fun thing to do. If you get, how many times do you get a chance to be a guy who can drive a green?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. That's
number
really cool.
Number 2.
Yeah, number 2, number 4, number 3.
Wow. Like all of them.
Yeah, even some par
3s. Yeah, maybe 2 for sure. Elevated tee.
I've gotten awful close to 3 and 4 for sure. 2 and 4. Yeah, I've done that multiple times. All right, so let me get back to this. Scotty has officially signed up to be on full time.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, and I didn't. Like I said, I didn't think you remembered that.
You signed a non-compete agreement.
I signed the paperwork.
You were there when he said. See, I knew it. I knew he had no idea.
I didn't see the e-document signature. That's all I'm saying.
We signed. Everything's in blood, Ted. Okay. There's no. You can't sign in blood on the computer.
It's a blood oath. Okay.
It was DocuSign, but it's good.
All right.
Yeah, we just cut each other's tongues and we mix blood.
Okay. Well, it's a little too much information, but welcome aboard.
So you forget the ceremony. It's been so long for you.
No, we sexted Ted in. Okay. You can get beat in or sexed in. Yeah. Okay. Ted's like, you can beat me in. I'm like, no, I don't think that's going to happen, my friend. So, Teddy, you can get Scott up to speed on poisons, but just not during the show.
Sure.
Or, if it naturally comes up. I don't want you to break in. Oh, yeah. Ted is the poison expert.
I wouldn't know about that. I've been watching a lot of true crime stuff about.
I love those series. Those are great.
No, actually, the new ones are I like watching. It's like the actual interrogation of the person that they suspect, and they basically they're kind of arrogant, thinking they got away with it, and
right.
But the police know what they don't know.
Right.
So then because they're the real killer, they actually say something that only the real killer knows, and then so they just let them keep talking, and then they say, I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm like, oh, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You're under arrest.
You watch that?
Yeah, I'll skip through it. I'm not going to watch like a 2-hour interrogation.
Don't deny that you watch it. Scott said he likes it. I'm just that stuff. It always seems like an invasion. Like I don't understand how we can watch like actual footage of real people going through that stuff. That seems wrong to me.
I guess you're in the police station. Your rights of broadcast rights go away.
It's on YouTube, so I don't know how they're getting those YouTube. But they're actual police
steal it.
They're actual police interrogations that are time and date stamped.
Oh,
the person's in there.
You see them.
Yeah, no, I've seen them. Yeah. I've seen them. Yeah. The guy's like, hey, what are you doing today? Nothing. Didn't kill anybody. It's like, what? Yeah. We pulled you over for a traffic ticket, man. What are you talking about? Well, I totally didn't kill 7 people. You're like, what are you doing, man? Yeah, those are kind of awesome. All right, so I just want to make sure that was a thing.
Yep,
right.
I'm excited. I'm ready to roll, and let's get to it.
Yeah, and the nice thing is I think on any days that Scott has to miss, my sister will sit in.
All right.
Yeah, so that's kind of exciting.
All right. That's good. Variety is the spice of life.
Super sub.
Yeah. Here, let's just get this out of the way. This is the Real 3 Idiots podcast, and happy National Cabbage Day. You guys cabbage guys?
Not really.
Mm-mm.
No.
The cabbage family is quite varied. It includes all the horrible things: Brussels sprouts, broccoli, bok choy, kohlrabi. I don't know, and kale.
Yeah. I'll take bok choy and broccoli. That's all right.
Yeah, the only good one is cauliflower.
And broccoli and kale, those are all good.
Like roasted Brussels sprouts.
Oh,
those are good.
Those can be made so good.
You can Irish those up.
If you go to a restaurant and they make the Brussels sprouts right with the little bacon and the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, but
crispy.
then it's the bacon.
Did you ever have that at a steakhouse?
It's not like it's layered on bacon.
Yeah,
it's little bacon bites or bits or something like that. You know,
And then
but
it's cooked in bacon grease and it tastes like bacon.
I don't know how they do it, but Brussels sprouts can definitely be made.
It's definitely
well.
a viable side dish.
Absolutely, 100%.
Cheryl likes those, and the smell when she cooks, it literally I walk in and gag. Yeah. One day she made it. I stayed in a hotel for like 3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
Which one?
Yeah. The French brought cabbage to America. That was their big thing. It has no cholesterol, no fat, no cholesterol. So you can eat
cabbage.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
no fat, no cholesterol.
Yeah, it's just too tart for me.
Yeah.
I don't like the
Actually, I'd
texture.
rather have
Corned beef
like
and
sauerkraut and stuff.
Yeah, corned beef and cabbage, right?
Yeah.
Corned beef and cabbage. I don't know why that's the thing. Like, how do they figure out to combine those two?
Yeah, I don't know either.
I mean, it's
always get
it's the Irish. I mean, you take a bland meat, you take a bland vegetable, and then you put them together, and they taste like something if you're drunk.
Okay, so
basically, add a Guinness.
So basically, somebody had the munchies. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. All right. So after last week's show, I had to look this up. Oh man, the average person wipes their butt. You ready for this? 2 to 3 times per dump.
Okay, I just threw up in my mouth. Now I'm gonna be thinking about that.
After everything we talked about
just
last
crazy
time,
shit just flies out. Man. So wait, I thought we addressed this last week. I thought 4 was the average, or
no. The average. I said,
we have
I
no
said the
CD
person,
guy who did it 4 times.
I
That's
said
right,
4 times, but the average person is 2 to 3 times. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Experts say to really get a good wipe, you should try wiping while sitting down.
Yeah, agree.
How do you get your? I mean, does everybody? I mean, you guys have like super small penises and stuff, or like giant toilets. I mean, how do you get? Do you want to jack your hand in there while you're sitting down? That seems.
It's not a natural movement.
It is not a natural move. I'm not putting my hand. I don't like sitting on the toilet, but I'm sure as shit not going to put my fucking hand in the toilet.
Kind of like in a pronated position, if you know what I mean. So I mean, you actually do. It's like a flower blooming, like the middle of it. I'm not gonna. I said too much.
I do not know.
Yeah,
and they said if you're wiping more than that, or if you need to, you might want to change your diet.
Yeah.
And more fiber.
Yeah.
That'll get you going. Now, several people, including Eddie from Oklahoma and Quam, I'm saying it right, Quam, Quam from Bangladesh, mentioned they questioned my hygiene because they said it was obvious I wasn't wiping often enough. So they actually questioned how gross I am because I asked that question. Yeah. So
I don't know.
Harris from Charleston, South Carolina, said he got sick of constantly buying toilet paper and unclogging his toilet. And by the way, my toilet, because I went to till it wasn't productive, twice clogged up in the last week.
Well, that's because you got like super thick toilet paper or something. You just come on.
I mean, you can't. I don't want like 2 squares and get it all in my hands.
You got to go the first move, and then after the first wipe, flush again. Then maybe after the third and fourth wipe last. You can't let that all just sit there. It doesn't go down at one time.
Yeah, well, I know that now. Harris
How
said
old are
he
you?
got sick. I'm only 58.
It's your first shit.
Harris from Charles, South Carolina, said he got sick of buying toilet paper and unclogging his toilet. He bought 2 bidet toilets, and they literally changed his life.
Yeah.
So Ted was a big bidet guy last week. I mean, he was all about that. I've seen him in my room, but I've never tried one.
I was in Southeast Asia back in 2016, and obviously the infrastructure there is obviously not like the U.S. So the plumbing there is actually very small. So they actually say don't put toilet paper in the toilet.
Sure.
And so everything's like a bidet. And so I think I was at some like just gas station in the middle of nowhere. That was like the best. It was like if you had King Tut's bathroom, it was like the most opulent bathroom I've ever seen.
Tut's
yeah,
bathroom.
it was like a gold-plated toilet. I'm like, this is impressive.
At some beat place?
Yeah. And I didn't have to use number 2. I had to take a pee, and I was just like, I feel like I want to use number 2 just to get the full experience, you know. So,
Yeah, I
So
wonder
Ted
what
went
that's
right
like.
out and bought as many spiders and whatever other
crickets
to eat. Yeah. Harris said the only problem he has is that he never wants to take a dump anywhere but at home. Yeah, he said he's just completely spoiled.
Yeah.
Now I looked it up. Basically, and this is crazy, each person in your house uses about $160 worth of toilet paper a year. So a family of 4 is about $700 a year in toilet paper.
No kidding.
Yeah, 10 years, that's $7,000.
crazy.
A nice bidet toilet combo costs about $1,800, and a bidet toilet seat where you do something, it just goes on your seat, I guess. And then I guess you plug all this stuff in.
Yeah.
It's about $200. So I will be, at the end of the week, I will be heading out and seeing what I can do.
Yeah, you can get a seat that goes right on your
Wait,
existing
what?
toilet. Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
man.
there's a seat.
You're converting?
I mean, if I could hold on a second, if I could go, sit down, not do anything, press some buttons, and my butt gets cleaned and dried, and then I can get up and live my life. Yeah, for $200.
So have you tried? Well, remember the rule.
Of course I'm gonna try it.
You
I'm
get
gonna
what you
eat-
paid for, first of all. Second of all, and that's a lot of work down there. I don't know if you want a $200 bidet, but that's up to you.
No,
I'm interested
that's
here.
just a toilet seat that you put on your toilet
Right.
that turns it into a bidet. I have no idea how it works. I don't know anything about it.
Okay, all right.
Nothing. I
All
don't know
right.
the.
There's so
I don't
many
know
questions
the,
there.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna.
So many.
That is why I am going to go to Taco Bell, right? I'm going to just spend the day. I'm going to have like maybe breakfast at Taco Bell, and then I'm just going to go try them out, see what happens.
Drink 12 Busch Light, go to Taco Bell, and wait about 10 hours if you can. It's late in the morning.
How are you
Have
gonna
some-
wait 10 hours? Taco Bell is an hour at best.
Have some coffee.
Black coffee.
And then just
yeah.
make sure you bring your phone because
Yeah.
you'll be there for a while.
Yep. White Castle and black coffee.
Just make sure all my words with friends.
Waffle
I haven't
House.
done it. I've done words with friends for like 3 days, so I can just keep going with all the games. Yeah, just keep going and going and going. I don't know. Sometimes it gets a little difficult if you're really in the middle of something to concentrate and get good words.
I can't wait to hear the result. I still figure it has 50% chance of actually happening.
Of getting a bidet toilet seat or bidet, yeah. Why not?
All right.
Why not? I worked hard. Damn it. I worked hard. And if I want a goddamn bidet, I'll get a goddamn bidet.
Send us a selfie when you do it.
You guys remember last week we talked about the Arizona sheriff getting grief for going to the basketball game?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so I
Watching
kind of
his
messed
kid,
up.
right?
No. I messed up. It was an Arizona Wildcats game because he's in Tucson.
Okay.
So he went to and by the way, they were number 1 in the country at the time. They're number 2 now, I think.
Yeah.
So everybody is now giving him shit. Like,
is that because he wasn't there working on the kidnapping for 24/7?
They said
He took a time off his job.
Yeah, people were saying it's a bad look. Okay, now he had a funny response. Okay, because now
The sheriff did?
Yeah, because mind you, again, nothing really happens big, right? I mean, in Pima County, there's not this. He said, he goes, I'm not used to everyone watching everything I do and dissecting everything I say. He goes, but I want to remind you, I can't work 24 hours a day.
Well, didn't you just remind the people he actually has investigators working the case while he's actually at the game? So if something were to happen, I'm sure they would call him on his cell phone and he would immediately leave the game if there was a material change in the case. Dumbasses.
Ted got this worked up about this last week. I mean, he goes from 0 to 60 like that.
Oh, and by the
man.
way, you know that woman's dead, right? That woman, she's persona non
No,
grata, yeah.
I have a
What,
theory.
they got her in a fucking like an oxygen capsule below the ground, like in one of those Clint Eastwood movies, and they're going to run out of oxygen in 24 hours if I don't get the fucking ransom. Come on, man.
Ted, I got a theory. I have a theory.
Yeah, she's been gone for, what, 12, 14 days
3
now?
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got, once again, you ready? Alien abduction. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Barack Obama just confirmed there's aliens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Not at Area 51, though. They're not being held there.
Yeah, he said, don't. He goes, there's no aliens at Area 51, but he goes, there are aliens. He did say it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, was Obama say something? But
Oh, he got interviewed.
they were interviewing him?
Yeah, he got interviewed last week.
you don't need Obama to tell you there's aliens. Anyone with a brain in their head knows there's extraterrestrials.
But to hear
out
it
there.
from a former president who's probably obviously privy to high security clearance briefings,
Right.
that's the first time I think
Right.
like an actual president or ex-president actually said it out loud.
I didn't see the piece. So I look forward to hearing about that because he would know.
Yeah, well, and he said, and the funny thing is, he goes, there are no aliens in Area 51 unless they kept it so secret that they kept it secret from me for 8 years. So that's secret. He goes, it's possible. Not there.
It's possible.
Like, they're just not
if he didn't investigate or didn't care, he didn't send one of his minions to check it out, then maybe.
Come on. Hold on. You become president.
Right.
Okay. And there's a couple of things you immediately want to know.
Me and you, yes. Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So I want to know, did JFK, was he banging Marilyn Monroe? And they're going to be like, I got the answers. And it's like, all right, at some point.
Did Epstein commit suicide?
Well, we know
the answer to that.
Yeah. But then I'm going to be like, all right, here's what I want to do. In the next couple of weeks, we get everything all settled up. I want to get in a plane, fly over to Area 51. I want to check that whole fucking thing out. And when I come to a door, every door I come to, I'm going to be like, open that door. I just want that door opened. I want to go down in that elevator.
And surprise visit, too. Yeah. Don't give him a week or two to prep.
Nope.
So the funny thing is when Trump won his first term, I guess the president of Taiwan called him to congratulate him. And I guess he took the call. And I guess China got pissed because China has a one China policy where they always thought Taiwan's part of China,
right.
So they don't recognize Taiwan as an independent country. So Dave Chappelle was telling a joke. He goes, you know what? I didn't know that shit either. And he goes, nobody in his cabinet told him that. Nobody in his cabinet said, yeah, you're not supposed to take the call, or at least officially from the president of Taiwan, because you're going to piss off China.
It looks like you're recognizing that country and that irritates
exactly,
China.
Yeah. So obviously you would do it on a back channel or which is code for a burner phone, like for the White House, you know. So, but nobody told Trump that.
Okay, but when he took the call, they just didn't have to tell anybody.
Yeah, right? but it was kind of the bottom line is when you're talking to a diplomat from another country, everybody's listening in. So when the president,
and it's on a schedule and it's on notes.
When the president is talking to Vladimir Putin or Zelensky, there's 50, 100 people listening in on those calls, and everybody knows that. Yeah. Everybody's spying on everybody. So, but I'm saying, like, if he did take that call from the president of Taiwan when he was the president elect,
I believe it's Chinese Taipei.
So what does this have to do with the alien thing?
I have no idea.
Well, the point is, sometimes the president's not debriefed.
You asked Ted.
Maybe
fuck what I know.
No, the point is sometimes the president's not debriefed on everything. So sometimes, because there's that shadow government.
I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't say, okay, new president, let us tell you about the aliens we got. Yeah. I mean, if he comes knocking and looking and he's got his envoy.
Well, think about the bureaucrats that have been there 30, 40 years under multiple presidents, and they know this guy, he's either going to be a one-term or worst-case scenario, a two-term president.
Right.
We don't have to tell this guy shit.
Why would we? Why would we risk it for him to go on CNN and do what he just did?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
I mean, I don't believe there's that many secrets. I mean, there can't be that many things we don't know.
Oh my God! Yeah. Ugh, with the U.S. government?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
No,
really?
But
you
I mean,
believe that?
I mean, yeah, I know. Wait, I know there's billions of lies.
Yeah.
But I mean, aliens would be a tough one to. I mean, we all know that they exist.
Yeah, but like I said, there's no. I mean,
Chinese Taipei exists.
It's mostly.
We love China.
I mean, it's
Go
more,
China.
I know. I think there's. Okay, I don't want to say it's anecdotal evidence that aliens exist, because I know there's been sightings of UFOs here and there, and even like dead alien carcasses in there. But I don't.
We had our expert on.
Yeah, but there's never been anything like on national TV where like we stopped everything. Like this is a national emergency.
So they didn't come to the White House and knock on the door.
This is like General Zod from fucking Superman coming down.
Teddy, we talked about that. That's the only way people would actually believe it.
Yeah,
is if they landed on the White House, not.
Yeah,
not
in the middle of North Carolina,
in front of a White House in Alabama.
Exactly,
yeah, basically asking for asses. Yeah, no, they're not going to.
Don't worry, that's coming to an AI video real soon.
That stuff, dude. Those things are so funny. Those are awesome. All right, so before we get to Ted's tip, Scott, since you're officially on, we need to find your thing.
Okay.
Because Teddy has Ted's tips. When Mark was on, he did his Mark's movie mentions. Right.
Okay.
So we need to find your thing so you can have your bit.
I got it.
So we need to find out, what are you passionate about? Are you passionate like cooking, bourbons, Texas-style hand jobs? What is your thing or things that you love to do?
Oh, boy. Wow. I wish you would have told me in advance. I could have been more prepared.
Well, don't answer that question now. Just think about it.
No, answer the question now. I'm just asking you, what are you into?
So, you know me. We've been friends for a long time. I love my bourbon. I love to drink. Okay. I like to, work out. I like to play golf. I love spending time with my family. I like to travel. That's all generic stuff. Things that we could dig in on the show.
Do Things that you're like an expert in. What do you something that you feel like that like is really defines you? That you really, if somebody says, "Oh, I want to talk about this," and you just jump in as like, "I'm the expert in that."
I don't know.
Wow.
I'd say.
This is guys. We got a really exciting dude.
This is what it's not going to be sexy, but I'm really good at making order out of chaos.
Making order out of chaos.
How about making love out of nothing at all? Oh, I'm sorry, that's Air Supply. I'm sorry, that's Air Supply. I got confused.
I work in the events business. I have my entire career, and it's always been like a tick in my personality where that's what I'm good at organizing stuff for. So Ted's Tips, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you could roll that over into the show or anything like that, but I'll think about something.
Okay. I mean, I will run through it too. I mean, order out of chaos. It's a big net. I feel like we're going to catch a lot of things in order out of chaos.
Let's see what the audience says. What are they looking for? What are they hungry for? What do they want from a
Well, I mean, we want to bring your expertise in, right? So if we have a segment each week, it's going to be something like, it could just be like for Mark's movie mentions, he just had a movie he liked. He told us about it. Teddy has his listener thing, but it doesn't have to be listener dependent at all. That would actually be kind of tough as more people send stuff in. But if there was something that you're interested in, so yeah, maybe think about it.
Well, I mean, like, hey, Scott, I'm moving and I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to, organize my shit and get things going. Any generic suggestions?
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Real life stuff. I like that.
Real life organization.
What's...
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Scott?
Well,
okay, here. I'm going to throw it out. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Ready? Okay.
You know me. Throw something.
Okay. This is just right off the top of my head, so just go with me on this, okay? I have a large amount of hand towels that I use in my bathroom. What would be the best way to organize those, Scott? Hold on. Everybody,
all right.
Everybody, don't stop this. Don't fast forward this. Just leave it right here.
Okay.
Go.
All right. So first of all, you take them all, and if you got too many, figure out how many you need. Do you have 10, but you only need 4? You're not going to store them because everyone knows what their basement looks like and their attic's like when you start storing that shit. So now you got to get rid of ones that are old, frayed, stained, something like that. You break that down. You get to 4 or 5. Then you fold them up. You figure out where you got to put them, and you make sure it works. Don't be attached to the stupid fucking towels. They're not family heirlooms. Get rid of that shit. Move that stuff out. Keep your freaking life fishinged and clean, and you'll be happy when it's organized.
Oh, man. You know what? I got it. I have your thing. Perfect. That's all I wanted to hear.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, not next week, because next week, unfortunately, we got to kick you to the curb so my sister and Steven can be here.
So it's not going to be Mark's movie mentions. It's going to be Scott's something.
Yes.
Okay.
I already have my concept.
You have a concept of a plan.
I have the plan. It's already set. It is literally set in my head.
All right.
It's
I
all good.
I look forward to following your experienced hands there and seeing what...
That sounds so hot, man.
Oh
if you let me put my hands on you,
no,
you have made a terrible
not
mistake.
me.
Are you guys in church? Are you guys in church?
All right, Teddy, I got a little bit of feedback, and people hate the songs I'm doing.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling the love. I mean, it was a good effort, but
It's so hard not to say fuck you sometimes.
It's hard to find songs with Ted and Tippin in them, too, right? I mean, at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, the last song was literally about a guy trying to bang his girlfriend and having her lay there just so he could put the tip of his dick.
That was great,
into her.
though. That's a freaking great song,
man.
man.
I listened to the whole thing. It is the most disgusting song on the planet.
Was that like one of these new AI songs?
No.
Is this like from the 50s or something?
Oh, shit. Hold on a second. I can find... Damn it. I don't know. You know what? I don't know how to find what I searched it for. Oh, man.
I mean, have you heard these AI songs? Like my brother sent me a link to an AI song that was about a chick that liked it up the ass.
Wow!
And the whole song was.
I heard that one.
You were with me, right? We played it at the golf.
Where'd you find that song?
Wasn't it just so fucking funny?
It was.
Where do you find those songs?
It was.
I don't know. My
good.
brother sent to me, and he's always on the freaking internet trolling shit, sending me Instagram stuff all the time. And this one, I was with Jimmy and Matt. We were at a golf weekend. My brother was there, and It was just the goddamn funniest thing. It sounded like a legit country song. Like Tammy
all the
Ray.
AI stuff sounds 100. I mean, I've heard like songs like pop songs where they just put it. It's phenomenal.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It's really good music, and then people are up in arms. But if I can't tell the difference, why do I care? I get that some people care.
Right.
Right.
I get it.
Like when they do like AI movies, they put AI in a movie or whatever. I get somebody gives a shit, but you know who doesn't? Me watching this movie because. Right. If it doesn't jump out at me and be like, well, that's ridiculous. I mean, with everything that's fake, with computer generated stuff and all that. What's AI and
it's just another CGI?
Yeah, it's CGI. What's the difference?
Yeah. It's another sleight of hand.
I mean, Avatar is literally a cartoon, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if they do it with AI, who cares?
Yeah. Avatar is just a very angry woman who just screams for 2 hours straight, and I wish the villain was strong enough to just kill her off so I didn't have to watch Avatar 3. That's what I really wish.
Did you didn't watch both those? You didn't watch
I saw the
first
one, yeah.
You didn't
first
watch
one was amazing.
She's got that
first
raspy.
one was amazing.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We
The
got
second
it.
one was about
You're in
water
pain,
or something like that. I didn't even...
Was it the same villain?
Same
they
guy.
didn't even change the villain.
And the same guys in the third one.
Okay.
The same bad guys in the third one.
So he's like the Buffalo Bills. He's going to lose the NFL. He's going to lose the Super Bowl 3 times in a row, and it's going to be 4 times in a row.
You would think. Hold on. That's the funny. Okay, just a second. Think about that for a second. Those people, whatever the bad guys in Avatar wanted, in the first time they tried it, Avatar 1,
They were great. They were great villains.
They were great villains. Yeah. But it didn't work. It was a fail.
Yeah.
Right. So
they did get the big tree of life or information, they took that down. I thought that was going to survive, but it didn't.
Okay. Yeah. But they didn't get what they wanted. So you bring in another guy or a girl or 2 people. Bring in a crew of people, but you don't bring in the same guy. You bring in somebody else.
It was the same guy?
It was the same guy. And then the
same
guys
character
in the third one. I didn't see the third one. I watched 15 minutes of the second one. Saw it was the same bad guy. Turned it off. But I mean, at
He's
some point,
back with a vengeance.
Yeah, at some point, just get a different Jag-Off. There's got to be a million. He's like, here, all right, everybody's here. You guys read the. Hold on, let me get this. Okay, you're gonna go in. You're gonna ruthlessly kill a whole shitload of blue people, and you can't give a goddamn shit about it. You guys all in? Yeah. Okay. Now, that guy failed, so he's out. Let's just walk him out the door.
Right.
Everybody else is cool with this? Yeah. All right, let's try some new people.
Well, it's like the Batman movies. They had the Joker, who was physically weak, so Batman could easily beat him up. But he was just very sinister and diabolic. But then they had Bane in the other Batman movie, who could kick the shit out of the Batman. So see, he was a different type of villain. So he was
I never saw that Batman.
Yeah,
is that a good one?
Yeah, he's the one with the Tom Hardy with the mask. He goes, "I was born in the darkness."
Yeah, I've seen it, but I've never watched. Is that where the stadium
Wait, that's
caves
Tom
in?
Hardy.
That's Tom Hardy. Yeah,
I hate Tom Hardy.
I know.
Oh, he's awesome.
But,
I love that
but he's
guy.
pretty
I do not
ruthless.
like Tom Hardy.
So he's just
He's
as smart
good.
as Batman. He's ruthless and he's like physically stronger. So like when Batman confronts him,
to kill you.
he sounds like he's sophisticated and he like beats the crap out of him. He like body slams him.
I'll
That's
have to
a
watch
good villain.
Yeah, that's a good
That's a
one.
good villain.
That's where they introduce Robin, and then never happens again. And then they remake Batman, and they just start from the beginning again.
So they introduced Robin, the sidekick?
Yeah. And it's the kid that I like.
What? There's a third Batman?
It's the kid from G.I. Joe and the kid from Third Rock from the Sun. He's got 3 names. I never remember his name. Gordon Joseph Levitt, something like that.
Oh, I know him. Yeah, he's good.
He's really good.
He was in Looper with Bruce Willis.
I love that movie.
That's a great movie.
Oh my gosh,
movie.
I really enjoyed the heck out of that movie.
I did too.
And
Kept
that
you
kid
guessing
is-
the whole way.
Yeah, that kid is really good.
Where's Robin in the Batman movie? Is that like the third one that I never heard of? I never seen the one with Batman.
No, there was one. George Clooney had a. He had the kid from. He's on some NCIS thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so they had.
I forgot George Clooney was Batman. Oh my God.
Michael Keaton was Batman, dude.
Was Val Kilmer Batman?
I think he was. I know Michael Keaton was Batman.
Yeah, there's been
that had to be weird. Yeah.
There's been a lot of
bad
Batmans.
choices.
Yeah.
What? I mean,
Michael Keaton.
Christian Bale.
he was the first Batman.
Christian Bale was
wasn't
the
he?
best.
But he was just he had that he had that raspy voice. He sounded like the villain. Like he didn't have, like his voice. He sounded like he sounded like a villain from like
Well,
one of the Spider-Man movies.
we could understand that Christian Bale could be a guy that could kill people because he's kind of a dick. Yeah, it makes sense.
Especially when the sound man starts moving on his set and he freaked out. Remember that one?
That was so awesome. Oh man, you know what? I want to be so famous and so important that I can flip out over anything. That would be so. If this show ever became so insanely special, I would have 3 interns, and I would have like 5 random people. Be like, "Oh, sir, what do I do?" I said, "Oh, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, you're in charge of just standing there." And then all of a sudden, I just go like this: "You fucking jag off! I swear to God, if you do that one more time," and I just want to go, "That's the kind of you're fired." And I want to be able to do. I just want to be able to fire people.
You want to be Jennifer Lopez? Oh, by the way, he's a horrible fucking person in real life. I've heard. I mean, I've never heard anything good.
She's got such a great body.
She does, but I've never heard anything. Well, Ben Affleck took one for the team on that one, but I've never heard like anything good about her like in public. Yeah.
She is so hot. I mean,
is she still?
It's the Halle Berry thing. Yeah, I think she still is. It's that Halle Berry thing, right? I mean, I know she had like 7 boyfriends or like 8 husbands. I don't know, whatever.
Yes.
But at some point, I mean, you put up with that until it just becomes too much, right? And it's really got to get to that level, because you got to get to that level and then be like, I'm not going to break up with her. I'm not going to break up with her. I mean, she's Halle Berry. No, I can't do it. And then it comes one more time. You're like, that's it. I'm walking up. Oh, man. And then you walk upstairs, and then she's standing there, and she's like half naked. You're just like, all right, man, I guess one more time.
Yeah.
But at some point, everybody dumps her.
Her one husband cheated on her. He was just some model guy that I never heard of, and obviously he's a very good-looking guy, because she's not going to marry an ugly dude, obviously. But yeah, he ended up cheating on her. So obviously there was another Halle Berry.
What did Howard Stern say one time? He goes, "For every hot chick out there's some guy tired of fucking her."
Yeah, it's true. No, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And not to be sexist, it goes the same for every hot guy, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Yep.
I mean, everybody gets tired of that guy.
We forget that the women are just like the guys. You talked about it last week. They're dirty. They get mean. They use the words to each other.
Yeah.
So
what did
don't underestimate them.
Everybody knows she got a dick. She got a dick.
I was like, what?
Damn, that is nasty. All right, we got to get to your tip, Teddy. No song. And then Scott.
Wait. So his song's done? Is that like a short term?
Well, people just want the tip.
Well, Scott,
just dive right in there.
Here's what I'm going to have to do.
That's what she said.
That didn't come out right.
Just the tip. No, but here's what we'll have to do. We'll have to figure out, Scott, can you sing?
Can I sing?
Yeah.
No.
Can you juggle?
You better learn.
Can you juggle?
How is juggling going to work?
No, I can't juggle.
It's Ted's song. It's Ted's juggle. And then we'll have just Scott juggle to introduce you.
Just because I can't sing doesn't mean I won't sing.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. Johnny, Mark, and Scott. All right, so we're going to figure out. I will kind of go through how it works, and then we'll see if Scott can't sing, because I just don't. I enjoy it.
You like singing?
I have a beautiful voice.
Do you?
I have a beautiful voice.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah. But I don't want to. I feel like that could be part of your creativeness. You could start jumping in and writing the songs and singing.
I'm not very creative either, by the way.
You're not creative?
No.
So you're Mr. Organization, but you're not creative.
I'm joking. Yes, I'm ready to jump in and.
All right.
I've already given you like 50 new ideas, and you've ignored, I think, 49 of them. So
pretty much all of them.
Yeah,
put the towels away, dumbass. Problem solved.
My new listener drives.
Just let it go.
Let it go. There's nothing going on.
Nothing is not getting everything. Nothing is getting ignored. Okay, it's just that there's a lot of stuff going on, and I have I gotta wake up. I gotta drink heavily.
Go to the gym for 6 hours.
Go to the gym for several hours. Drink some more. There's a lot going on. Sometimes I have food.
A lot of time spent on prepping for the show, which is obvious.
There's a lot of time prepping for the show. I have to write things down. I'm trying to think of anything else I do.
Once in a while, you look on the internet and you check something when someone's wiping their ass to make sure you find out. 2 to 3
times.
I know, but where do you go? Who's the authority on ass wiping? Is that like the
FDA
or something?
You just find a couple of websites and you kind of take that information. You'd be surprised at how many people do polls and research and stuff on things that just make no sense.
Well, the whole thing now. You've heard of search engine optimization. That's when trying to get your website out there and be at the top of the search. Now the new thing is answer engine optimization. No one's searching for anything more. They're asking questions. They want to know, how many times is normal to wipe your ass after a shit?
Oh, okay.
And it's not Google anymore. So all these metrics and analytics are happening, and it's all because of this AI. But no one's asking, simple cold facts, maybe once in a while. But everyone wants a question, and they want it answered and come up with all this response. I work for a media company, and it's a big shift.
I could see that. I mean, once you know more about people, then it's easier to make them buy shit that they don't want, they don't need, and they don't want.
So it's all about keywords and other things, and that. And so, it's...
Well, just like when you do a Google search, like the next time you go to Google, that whatever topic is comes up in the form of like an article, right?
Yeah, it's great. And it highlights things that are the key facts.
I love it. Okay, let's get to your tip.
All right, sorry.
Okay, Ted, we got your sponsor. Ted's tips are sponsored this week by The Excuse Company. Have you or someone in your company recently been accused of something illegal or immoral, and you need an excuse fast to cover things up? Then you need The Excuse Company. We can turn arson into a camping incident, murder into an unfortunate knife interaction. For those of you listed in the recently released Epstein files, we can make a trip on Epstein's plane and a week-long stay at his island look like a humanitarian trip to Rwanda to help orphans. Don't get caught having to tell the truth. Instead, get yourself an excuse. Don't get thrown under the bus. Be the one driving the bus. Go to theexcusecompany.com and let the other guy worry about it.
So before you get to the tip, I just got to comment on this. So obviously we hear Jeffrey Epstein's name in the news every single day now because of obviously his connections. Like obviously he knew everybody who's everybody. That's number one. And obviously he seems like he was at the time before they knew about him. He was like a fun party guy who knew everybody. But today it's almost like
he wasn't a fun party guy.
But
he was a fun party guy.
But before they do that,
who brought underage girls to a place so people could have sex.
Right. But before that actually came out,
he didn't throw like you didn't go to him for like, oh, it's your birthday. You know who throws a great birthday party? Jeff.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm saying like 20 years ago, before the shit broke bad, people were like, oh, this is like the guy. You would be at his parties.
He's not the fun guy at the bar buying drinks.
No, but it's like, but now his name is like Adolf Hitler, Idi Amin, Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, it's just like it's completely changed, So
Ted,
he's like
Ted's trying to whitewash this shit.
So many people went to his place and lived next to his house, and I mean, and hung out with them and did all these things.
Did anybody ever say no?
No, because these are powerful people that don't have to say no, and they're used to getting what they want. We were talking about this last week. People leaving their security details behind. They're not a good guy.
So the new one is, I guess, some guy who's like the chairman of some fund in Dubai somewhere. Like he's somebody. They found an email from him. He was thanking Jeffrey Epstein for the torture video. He goes, thank you for the torture video. Obviously, you can draw your own conclusions what that means. Oh, and by the way, you know who was in that in the Epstein files too? Not J.B. Pritzker, but his brother Tom Pritzker, who I guess now he's persona non grata too. He's like the head of the Hyatt. Obviously he's an heir to the Hyatt Regency. That's why J.B. Pritzker is a billionaire.
So hold on a second.
No, because he takes money from Illinois tax people. That's how he's a billionaire.
Oh, I thought he gets it too illegal, so that's what he's doing. So he's like Robin. He's like Robin Hood in reverse.
But Ted, Ted, you're saying he's persona non grata, like he's not. But at no point, I mean, no one's going to jail. So just something to think about. But here, let's get to your tip.
Hold on one second before you get to the tip.
All right.
I know I'm delaying the show, but I just want to say that your advertisers every week, this is my third show, the ads just get better. These people, their services are actually wanted and desired by probably most of our audience, and the only thing I keep complaining about is there's no website, no URL. How do these people get a hold of these service suppliers?
Pay attention. Theexcusecompany.com.
Oh wait, I didn't hear that.
You never.
I'm gonna have to rewind the tape.
You're like Ted Jr. How do I get there? I just gave directions to everyone in the room. Yeah. It's like I work at the golf course, right? We have a big outing, so we get all the people together, right? And you get on the microphone, you're like,
all right, everyone, this is how it's gonna work, okay? So get in your carts.
And there's one guy who goes, where the fuck am I supposed to be? I was like, in your cart. Please get in your cart. And the one guy's like this. He goes, what cart? I don't even know. Where are we? Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
Here's an idea for a tip.
Oh my God.
Tales from the gym and tales from the golf course. Little stories.
Oh, no. I already have your thing, man. Okay. Just accept the fact that your thing is in my hands. Okay?
Oh boy. Here we go.
Ooh, I didn't say it right. All right, Ted, are you ready for your goddamn tip?
Yes, let's go, please.
Oh, people are going to be so mad. We are literally so late into this. Okay. Ted, I need your help. I was invited to a dinner party last week, and I brought a bottle of wine. I know the hosts don't drink, but most everyone else does, and I didn't think there wouldn't be any drinking. I mean, if people are vegan and invite non-vegans over, we aren't all going to have to eat vegetables for dinner, right? Well, apparently the hosts, a husband and wife, I know because our kids do gymnastics together, were outraged. No one drank, by the way. The food was terrible, and they are really dull. I won't be invited back, but I wouldn't go if I was. I heard through the grapevine they are demanding an apology. Do you think I should have to apologize for bringing a gift? My brother thinks I should, and I told him I'd let you decide. Here's the best part. When I told him about you in the show, he asked me if we were really related and said only an actual idiot would let you decide. Murray, 42, San Francisco, California.
Oh my God!
Well, hey, Murray.
That's the best. That's the best one so far.
Hey, Murray.
Only an idiot would let. Because this is what I say too. When a husband and wife or a boyfriend and girlfriend or a group of people decide, all right, we'll just let Ted decide. I'm like, why are you doing this?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Murray. I know there's a lot of like bad press about San Francisco, with the high property taxes and the homeless problem there. But honestly, man, I wish I lived in San Francisco. I'm not gonna lie, man. I wish I.
There are times I wish you lived in San Francisco too.
Yeah. Like right now is one of them. So I'm not gonna lie to you. But hey, here's the thing about when someone demands an apology, that's grade school shit right there, right? I mean, so let's just say someone demanded an apology to me and I gave them an apology. They would, unless they're completely oblivious to the ways of the world, they would have to know that it's somewhat insincere, right? It's like letting a 5-year-old beat you in basketball or something, right?
He's heard it from the grapevine and not direct. So I don't know who's demanding what.
And it sounds like obviously these aren't family members; they're just kind of like loose knit friends that, and like I said, who you have no intentions of seeing again. And honestly, who gets that upset over a silly? Obviously, you bring a housewarming gift. You're invited to somebody's house. It was perfectly reasonable to bring a bottle of wine. Even if the hosts don't want it, they can simply give it away or donate it if they're anti.
Well, couldn't they open it up and let everyone else drink it?
Yeah, but the fact that when you say the word, they were outraged that you brought a bottle of wine. If they're that easily triggered over something as benign and silly as that, they're not worth your time. So of course, you don't owe them anything.
But he has to deal with these people. If their kids do gymnastics together, that means he's got to show up to the practice, the meets.
Yeah.
The whatevers, and he's got to sit by them and talk to them. If he doesn't apologize, so now here's what's going to happen, right? There's going to be groups now, and then there's going to be the group that thinks Murray is... There's going to be tribes. There's going to be groups that think Murray's a dick, and there's going to be groups that think Murray's not, and now everybody's not going to be able to get together, and all he's got to do, Murray, all you got to do is walk up and say, I'm sorry I brought you a gift.
Yeah. Okay. So if that's the case, then to go along to get along. Okay. If that's a scenario, I would give a very insincere apology in terms of like, this would be my apology. I would say, I apologize that I got you a bottle of Pinot Grigio versus Cabernet. So
Ted, they don't
Cabernet.
drink. That's why they were mad. Yeah. So it's not the choice of wine. Yeah. It's the fact that he brought alcohol.
Yes. It should have been a bottle of Bull Semen. So your wife can gargle on it.
So let me
versus the bottle of wine. I want to offer my deepest apologies.
Shit, Murray.
Deepest apologies.
Murray, rein this in.
Murray, first of all, you're not crazy. You don't go to someone's party and you don't bring something. You never come empty-handed. That's rule number one, right? So you're either bringing some food or you're bringing a booze. If you know they don't drink, probably bottle of wine isn't the best choice. I mean, really. But at the end of the day, if you don't drink, you're surrounded by people that do every day. Right? So you can't be uptight about stupid shit like that. So just fucking deal with it. Take the bottle. Thank you. We don't really drink. But if anyone does, feel free.
Give it to one of your guests who does drink. And like I said, the gift is about the thought that counts. Let's say I was invited to Scott's house. I've never been to Scott's house. And let's just say I don't know all this.
You're never going to get invited.
Probably not. But let's just say I was. And I brought him something.
Come over anytime, Big Ted.
Thank you, Ben. But let's say I brought him something that he was like allergic to. What
he
would
purpose?
do? No, of course not. Because I don't know him that intimately. But
Scott, can you have peanut butter? No, man, this bottle of Jif is going to be.
I got Scott a baseball mitt. He has no hands.
Yeah. Let's say I got Scott something that he absolutely despises, or Scott is invited to my house and he gets me something. I would be like, thank you, Scott. Thanks for coming, brother. I'd be like, thanks for coming.
You can't get somebody something if they don't have hands.
Well,
you're not going to buy them mittens. That's wrong.
I think that, first of all, we all learned at an early age, you really can't trust those people that don't drink, right?
You can't trust somebody that doesn't.
You actually trust somebody,
we can all agree on that, right?
Somebody doesn't swear or doesn't drink.
I don't want to expand
don't say it, Ted. Don't say it.
I'm just going to say drinking. And so
those are the people.
Those people don't drink. You're good. You're better off. And they're dull. Oh, God. Way to go.
Dull is kind of a subjective term, right?
But if I'm having people over, let's just say, okay,
that's true.
Say like I don't eat meat.
Yeah.
Okay, but if I'm having a party, I'm making regular food. Like Christmas is just Christmas, right? It's regular turkey and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to force people to do that, right? So at that party, if there's like the host don't drink, but other people do, then we just all don't. Let's all sit around. Can I get another glass of grape juice, please?
Yeah.
That's.
Of course.
I mean, if you're enforcing this, like I remember somebody telling me that there was a wedding and the people were vegans, like hardcore vegans. So everything was vegan. Well, how is that cool? That's not cool.
Right.
You're having a party. Party isn't.
Serve what I eat.
Yeah, I like fat chicks, so the only hookers I invited were fat chicks. It's like that's not cool. That's not a thing, man.
That's a great analogy, dude. Boy, right on point, man. Bring it to you to freaking reinforce.
The big takeaway is you don't want to insult your guests.
Right.
Yeah, I'm saying
bring your guests.
But I'm saying
grape juice and fat chicks. That's bullshit.
But he's insulting his guests. So I'm just saying, like Murray was invited to somebody's house as a guest. Like if I invited somebody to my house, I wouldn't want to insult my guests. So let's just say they got me something that in the goodness of their heart, and that I didn't like. I would thank them profusely, invite them in my house, hope they have a good time, and then if I, whatever item it is, I'm not going to use it personally. For example, I was invited to Matt's house for some sports event. I brought White Castle. Yeah, I know he doesn't eat White Castle, but somebody else at the house does.
And more importantly, I do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now, if I zip tied Matt's hands behind his back and force fed 8 sliders down his throat, then that'd be the bad guy.
Yeah, well, and gave him a side shiv,
and then videotaped it. And then post it on the dark web. I mean, okay, I've gone too far. You know what I'm saying, though.
Okay, so bottom line, don't apologize.
Yeah, or just give a very superficial apology.
Give the shittiest, lamest,
in order to go along
worst
to get along.
apology of all time.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you're upset.
I'm
so sorry
give
that you're
douchebag apology. Yeah. I am so sorry that you have a problem with something nice that I did.
But the best thing is...
that's basically it.
But the best thing is because they're so oblivious that even if you gave that douchebag apology, they probably wouldn't even pick up on it, because the fact that they're even asking for that type of apology shows that they're not even...
They're douchebags.
That they're disconnected from reality.
They're D-bags.
Yeah.
So they would think that's a real apology. Where like a normal person would know that you're being sarcastic.
So, all right, Murray, you have 2 choices. You really do. Choice number 1, give no apology. Okay? But the better one, I think what Ted is saying, is give the shittiest, most insincere, unbelieving apology you possibly can.
With a straight face in front of other people. So everyone's buying into the bit. Like, whoa.
Wow. Right. So it's got to be so bad that people are just like, did he say sorry in there somewhere? Yeah. So, yeah.
And the person, the couple, they won't know what to say.
Yeah.
Like, what did you just say?
Yeah. Okay.
Are you for real? And if you keep the straight face, you don't bust it. And can we be friends? And you shake hands, and you're off the door. That is freaking classic. I'd love to hear back if that actually happens.
Oh man!
All right, that would be funny.
There you go, Murray. Yeah,
that would be funny as shit.
Tell your brother. If he's got any questions that he needs answered, anything at all, send it right to Teddy, and Teddy will take care of it.
So the funny thing is, all I thought about when I heard the name Murray, you heard of Murray had that the song their one hit wonder, One Night in Bangkok. I keep thinking that song, One Night in Bangkok.
The name Murray's in there?
No, I think the name of the band is called Murray Head.
Is it really?
One Night in Bangkok.
How do you?
See, just Google it. Google it.
Scott.
Not right.
I don't want to Google it. You know why I'm not going to
Googling shit.
You Google it. But you know why I'm not going to Google it? Because I'll bet he's right.
Well, it's just like that. But the fact that that's relevant, I guess he took Murray to the guy that's a singer in a band.
The name you saying the name of the band is Murray.
I think it's Murray Head. I think. And they were like another one hit wonder like Devo, like Whip It Good.
Oh, Devo's got more than one hit.
I just remember Whip It Good.
Yeah. They do have.
They have 2 or 3.
How about Dixie's Midnight Runners? Come on, Eileen.
Scott,
let's hear your name of the song for that one.
Scott, what do you think the name of the band is that sang that song?
Exactly what Ted just
Exactly what Ted just said.
Murray Head.
Murray Head.
One Night in Bangkok.
Yeah, it must be a guy.
And
I don't think it's
like
a band. I think it's a guy.
I think I remember that from like the 80s.
Yeah,
One
it's
night
like,
in Bangkok makes a hard man.
He just talks. He doesn't even sing. He's just
Yes.
It's like synthesized.
There's all this freaking...
And there's a video.
I don't know about the video. I haven't seen that, but I remember the song.
I can feel the devil sneaking up on me. Oh yeah, it's a really good shitty.
You thought of
80s
Murray
song.
You thought of Murray.
Wow.
Head.
Okay. Have you watched any Olympics?
Yes.
You have.
I saw the cheating scandal in curling. You see that one?
Oh, I saw the video where the guy went like that.
Yeah, so he lets the big disc go, and then he puts his finger on it to push it further. Because it's like, I guess it's Team Canada versus Team Sweden, and I guess Team Sweden called him out on it, and the guy in the Canada
you can't put your finger on it?
You can't. So I guess you have to, like, once you do this, you have to let it go. But then he
he cheated.
He cheated. Yeah, I guess it is cheating.
It's pure video too, because you can see
you can clearly see his finger on it. Yeah, to like give it an extra little nudge. And I guess the other team called him out on it, and I guess the Canada guy freaked out. So yeah,
I don't know. I saw the story, I saw the video, and I was really surprised that it was someone from Canada.
Well, they got to win.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're from Canada, don't you have to win
Sweden.
curling?
Well, Sweden too. I mean, those guys are all northern Norway countries.
There's
so I mean,
there's I mean,
Denmark,
there
Norway.
are,
it doesn't
there's a
matter.
lot of really angry white people.
And
That's
then-
all I can see.
Oh,
in
speaking
this.
of angry white people, I guess there was a guy. I don't know if it was like biathlon, but something with skiing where the guy he just missed winning the gold medal, so he like just threw his skis away and like walked into the woods. He walked away. He left the course and just walked into the woods.
So he marquetched.
Yeah,
Wait, no, he didn't throw anything, did he?
yeah. Something about I don't know what the event was, but something with skiing. I guess like he just missed winning the gold, and he stormed off. So he left the course and just like walked into the forest somewhere.
So he's incapable of understanding not winning.
Apparently not.
Okay, so here's the thing about it. So it's about half over, I think. Right around half over.
I haven't watched almost any of the Olympics. I see the ads more than I actually watch the stuff.
Yeah, so there's cheating in curling. Athletes born in one country competing in another one, and we'll talk about that.
Getting paid, yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I don't even understand that. One person didn't get to compete or got kicked out because their boots were too big. Yeah, there's too much snow now. They can't. I mean,
Really?
they're stopping doing some things because there's too much snow.
Oh, the other one too. I guess all the condoms they gave out to the Olympic Village are gone. 10,000 condoms are gone. They've all been
But that's
used up.
every year. That's what happens. I can't
it's
believe
become-
these people don't bring their own condoms.
It's a thing with the Olympics now. They've got them like in dispensaries at all this housing and stuff.
Yeah.
Matt, don't forget about the ski jumping guy with the flexible package area. That's a scandal too.
Blow it up. See, and here's what I would
It's like
do.
a Wizinator.
What if you put? What if you
No,
put
this where
like
he had extra fabric and he was getting a little extra lift.
Right,
Remember
but
that?
what if you put like a inflatable jockstrap in, and as you're going down, right, you're doing a thing, you just like a Reebok pump shoe.
Yeah.
You pump it up, and then as soon as you land, I mean, what? They're not going to strip you and see if you have.
There's got to be a workaround to everything, right? I mean, someone's got
there's a
thought.
workaround to
Someone's thought of something.
Yeah, there's a workaround to everything.
I guarantee
Absolutely.
you, there's an expert. Like they know exactly what the rules are, and like what's the workaround we could do to just get away with a little extra, just to buy 0.2 of a second, because that's all you really need, right? I mean, that's the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah,
0.2 of a second.
I watched a little. I mean, the problem with these things is like the luge and the bobsled and the ski jump. It's just over and over the exact same thing.
Right. Exactly.
Nothing is happening really, except when people are like. I saw some bobsled thing was like one person in a giant bobsled, and it got a little sideways, and they would scream, "Oh, that's it!" Oh! It was crazy. I laughed my ass off, but I have an idea, and again, I'm an idea guy. Okay,
Right.
and I think my ideas are pretty good. Whenever we have guests on, Scott, you'll see that I give them a free idea that they can probably make. If not hundreds of thousands, probably millions of dollars. Okay,
Really?
so
For free? You give them those tips?
I give it to them for free, and all I ask is one thing: just throw me a little something.
a little rebate
Throw
if
me
you
a little
get there.
something.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
throw me a
yeah.
little something.
Sure.
Here's how I'm going to make the Olympics better. Are you ready? Okay, same. All those events are the same. I'm not going to change a single event. This is what I'm going to add: Drunk Olympics. Now hold on before you say anything. This is how it'll work. All the things are done. But here's the thing. It's varying levels of intoxication. Okay? So there's going to be bobsledding. It's still going to be bobsledding, right? There's still going to be 4 people in a bobsled. But now You have 3 levels of intoxication, okay? Buzzed, where everybody will have to have 2 beers, then you can just go ahead and go down the thing, okay? Drunk. You're going to have to put down a certain amount of alcohol, maybe like 4 or 5 shots, whatever, and then wasted. So think about that. A high-end athlete. And now he is, and they all have to have a certain amount of alcohol, and then they do their event. I think people would watch that by the billions. I think you could legit get 1 billion people to watch ski jumping, right? So the first day, it's just like
so everybody's looking for the crash. Everyone's looking for the guy falling off the ramp.
You're buzzed. Like, okay, everybody's had 2 beers. All right, probably doesn't, you know what? Might not do anything. No, might not do anything.
Jesus Christ.
Right? But now the second day of ski jumping, right? You're drunk. So you've had...
So you get more points if you're drunk versus if you're just buzzed?
Oh, no. It's a whole different level. There's just buzzed athletes. Just athletes. I'm only going to do this with 2 beers.
A weight class maybe or something like that?
So I'm only going to do 2 beers. That's it.
That's it.
But then you get to the drunk people, and they're going to do 5 shots. They're going to shotgun a beer. They're going to stand up there, and they're going to fly down that hill, and they got to try to go as far as they can and land, and they're drunk. And then you're going to find those people, and there's, a guy climbed a building with no ropes, no nothing, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to find that person. It's like, all right, here you go. You drop the bottle in front of them. You're like, go ahead. As soon as you finish that bottle, you got 20 minutes to finish the bottle.
Think of the sponsorship opportunities there. Oh, boy.
Every alcohol. You could be like, what kind of bourbon do you want? I want this kind of bourbon. Mm-hmm. And they drink that bourbon, or they drink that vodka, or, they pound 20 Nutries. I don't know what you call it. The thing.
The energy drink?
No, whatever those
nutraceuticals. No,
whatever those things are with the vodka and whatever.
Right.
Yeah, and you got a certain amount of time. Bam, you pound them, and then you head down that hill, or you giant slalom, or you get in a bobsled with 3 other guys that are fucked up.
You better get like 6 more ambulances and 4 more helicopters because you're going to be airlifting people.
Yeah. But how would people not watch that? Come on. Let's be 100% honest.
Well, they already have the enhanced Olympics where they basically there's a category for people who they allow them to use performance-enhancing drugs like anabolic steroids.
Really?
So yeah, it's allowed. I'm not sure if it's the Olympics,
Ted,
but it's called the enhanced games, so that you can use all the steroids you want and have at it as long as it's your own. It's like having a transgender category. Yeah, it could be transgender, but you can't have biological men compete against women. You can compete against other transgender athletes.
So far none of what you said it sounds attempt. Matt's got me a little intrigued, but I know there's all kinds of liability insurance issues there. So
it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of sports, and I hate to talk about sports, but this is barely a sport. Have you guys seen this thing called straight run?
No, never heard of it.
Straight run?
Straight run.
Nope.
Here's how it works. It's Australian. It's like from Australia, New Zealand. 2 dudes. They stand, 40 feet apart. Mm-hmm. They run full speed at each other and smash into each other.
I saw that.
You did see it?
I did see that, yeah. I didn't know what it was called. I did see that. Yeah, that's crazy.
What?
And then one guy got knocked
no
out.
Padding, protective gear.
I saw it on YouTube.
No padding.
So one guy, they run in, it's like 2 big dudes, and one guy was bigger than the other. He ran into the other guy, and the other guy got knocked back, and he was knocked out.
We used to call that in Pee Wee football the Oklahoma drill.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Except they have helmets and shoulder pads and protective stuff.
These guys are not wearing anything. It's just they're dressed in
No shit. Who would do that?
T-shirts and a shorts. And
why? Are they just hammered? They're stoned? They're on meth? What? I don't understand why people would do that.
So this damn it, I'm trying to find it so I can show you the video. Here, Eric, hold on. You guys talk. I'm going to show Scott.
All right,
I've seen it. Yeah,
we know the depths of that people will go for stupidity and attention. So
as soon as that comes through,
nothing will shock me. Oh, this is like a game show.
Oh,
look at that! The production. There's cameras. There's audiences, and whoa!
So if you're listening, stop the show. Go to Straight Run, Australian sport Straight Run. It's 2 dudes, and they're usually pretty big.
Oh my God!
I know.
Whoa!
They run full speed at each other.
That's insane.
And the guy who can't get up, I think they start 100 feet away from each other. They run full speed. There's no fucking around. They run full speed. Guy who gets up wins.
Wow, there's some massive head collisions.
Yeah.
People are bouncing. Oh my God. They have uniforms.
Actually,
No, but that's the thing that's throwing you off. They have uniforms.
I mean, they're like training for this shit. How can you train for something like that? You can't.
Yeah, Australia has that, and then
it's like a rugby knockoff or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a. I mean, it is literally a death sentence. I guess some teenage kid died.
That's
so in Russia they have the slap off. So it's almost like arm wrestling. So it's like so the guys stand in front of each other, and the one guy gets to slap the other guy.
That is nothing compared to straight run.
Yeah, but I saw a guy get knocked out getting slapped.
Run straight.
Oh yeah, you can go down hard getting slapped.
Yeah,
get you. But
now they have another sport that I found, and listen, I've already contacted those people, and I've contacted people from the other one. It's a whip called whip boxing. Okay, they stand in a boxing ring with a whip and whip each other.
What?
Yes. This is happening
in
Australia.
Is that on video too? Because
that is on video. I don't have that.
I can't take my eyes off this.
The straight run thing.
Yes, yeah. It's unbelievable.
The best is when both guys just crumple to the ground and like they have been shot.
And they're not small guys. These are 200, 300-pound dudes.
These are giant dudes.
And they just the impact is just insane.
And they're running full speed at each other. No pads, no nothing. Just shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And they pound into each other. But yeah, whip boxing. And they stand there and they take turns whipping each other.
Well, like a whip from remember Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
The whip he had? Yeah.
And it's sponsored by like the Australian Whip Company. Like whatever. There's a company that makes whips.
Bullwhip Company.
Sponsors
those whips draw blood. I mean, you get whipped with that. You've got like a 6-inch slash across your back in 2 seconds.
You ever been rat-tailed with like a towel, like the tip of a towel?
Yes.
Remember summer camp?
Yes.
And you go, oh, that hurts.
Summer camp.
When you say something like that, I know immediately you're going to lose. I'm betting against you because I saw the guys just whipping each other.
Just back.
It goes stand there, whip. Next guy, whip. Then whip. I mean, it's
they take turns?
Yes, they take turns whipping each other.
What?
It is.
So it's not like a boxing match where you just go at it and they're whipping wildly. It's your turn, my turn, whoever can last the longest?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus
Australia
Christ.
has, I mean, listen, so people are up in arms about this straight run thing because some teenage kid died. No. Because some teenage kid died, I guess, doing it.
That whip could go across some kid's throat, and his jugglers are just spurting all over. I mean, you don't.
I don't know if it's like a. Maybe it's not like a murder whip.
Maybe
or something.
I don't know.
I didn't see any protective gear. So maybe it could be a whip that just isn't
maybe
able
it's,
to
like
well,
it's
there's
like
gotta be
more
rules.
wider.
There's gotta be rules like you can hit him in the back, but you can't hit him in the face or the neck, right?
Yeah, but you don't know.
They're whipping each other. What the fuck?
Who's got that kind of control, man? I mean, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you in the face.
And how do I get the eye off the end of this? Just
Maybe they have like 2-inch wide. It's like getting hit with a belt versus a snappy whip or something. There's got to be something that dumbs it down.
If it was getting hit with a belt, I would win. My old man hit with a belt. I mean, I could. Yeah,
I know. Fly swatter, belt, whatever was handy.
Would you get with the buckle part or just the leather part?
The buckle part only when I really deserved it. Yeah, only when I really deserved it. Okay, we got to keep moving on. But we're gonna, like I said, I contact those people. Hopefully, we'll be talking.
You're opening my eyes to crazy shit.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Okay, I would like to formally complain right now about colors.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, colors.
Colors, the movie?
Nope. Oh, I love the colors.
Oh, by the way, Robert Duvall just died, age of 95.
Colors. I am a nightmare walker.
Yeah, he was in that movie.
Yeah, we got it. Robert Duvall just died. Apocalypse Now colors.
Yeah, a bunch of people.
But he was 95. And then, so they had an article today.
It?
No, they had an article today about his wife. They said she was with him in his last minutes. I'm like, what? Yeah, it was old age. He's fucking 95. Yeah.
She was with him in his last minutes because she was bitching till the end.
Yeah, exactly. Because you didn't take out
you
the
don't
trash
fucking
again.
die. You take the garbage out and make sure you sign the will. And I don't fucking wait. What? Blah, blah. And he's like, I'm just gonna die. Please stop.
He goes, thank you, Jesus. I'm coming to you now.
I tried to die 30 fucking years ago.
Oh my 95's fucking old, man.
Yeah, if you make it to 95, that's...
Man, if you're at the age of 95...
You've earned it.
Doesn't even matter at that point, man.
Yeah, why? I mean, why would he? At that point, why would he care? If somebody's complaining, I mean, you would just kind of ignore it. Yeah. But I want to complain about colors.
Okay.
All right.
And this is why. I know this sounds kind of shitty, But it's impossible to know what they are. The other day, I was looking at some shoes. I was going to buy some gym shoes. I have a little bit of a gym shoe problem. Not a big gym shoe problem, but
it's called a fetish.
I'm not fucking the shoes. I'm wearing them, Ted. I'm not sticking my dick in the shoes. Jesus Christ.
As far as we know.
I was going to say, as far as we know.
Okay, if I was sticking my dick in the shoes, why would I care what color they were?
Exactly. That's why we're having this conversation.
Wouldn't I just buy Skechers slip-ins? It would make more sense.
That's kind of hot. That's hot.
You'd buy the Reebok pumps.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep pumping it up. It'll still go in there. Don't worry about it. But
tighter, the better.
here's the problem. I ran across some colors, and I didn't know what they were. You ready? Shipyard, vintage indigo, and garter snake.
Sounds green.
Shipyard sounds gray. Garter snake sounds light green. And what was the other one?
Vintage indigo.
So that would be like an old school purple, maybe with some side
Am
dark.
I just stupid? How do you know what color a garter snake is?
Because I used to catch them as a
green
kid
black,
forever.
Like
yeah,
green black. Yeah, they're kind of green blackish. Yeah, so
there's little snakes that
Sounds
you can
kinda
find
cool.
in your yard.
Yeah.
So I'm the only one that doesn't understand these colors?
I was taking a stab at what they would be.
Okay.
What's
How about this?
What's indigo again?
Indigo is like a purple.
Oh yeah.
How about this? Castle Rock, Earth Shadow, and Urgent Red.
Well, I don't know.
Got me on the Castle Rock.
Castle Rock to me is gray,
Yeah.
maybe with a little texture to
All right,
it.
Earth Shadow.
Earth Shadow is dark.
Beige. Like we beige, right?
Well,
Earth,
you
right?
think
It's beige, right? It's
well,
Earth.
I don't know. Earth Shadow. Shadow to me is dark. Maybe there's a little brown on the edges, but it's dark in the middle.
You know what's freaking me out? You are literally describing these colors perfectly. I'm like, I didn't even understand.
Are you fucking kidding?
He's a color expert. We just figured it out.
That's his thing. That's his thing. He's
Like a savant.
Mr. Colors. And welcome to this is our segment, Mr. Colors.
Well, I understand the English language, and when you say Castle Rock, you think of what a castle is made out of, and generally those are gray, maybe
Okay,
lighter
so what's
tan.
the matter with gray?
What's that?
What's the matter with
Nothing.
gray?
Nothing.
What's made of gray?
No. What's the matter with saying gray?
Nothing.
Light gray.
Oh, I don't
dark
know.
gray.
Because
gray.
you can sell more paint? I don't know.
Okay. Here, I'll give you one last one. Periscope.
Obviously, that's on a submarine. Periscope's on a submarine, so it's got to be something in the depths of the ocean. So something dark blue. What's the color of a submarine?
I'd say those are usually black.
Yeah. So it's got to be something dark, edgy,
What the
angry.
How can color be angry?
Squid. I don't know. deep squid.
So I look at Periscope a little differently. I think about what you're looking through, and it would be more
good
like
point.
a clear, maybe fuzzy, light white type thing.
Oh, like a kaleidoscope you're looking through almost.
Well, not
No,
that.
kaleidoscope
just,
changes colors and
Yeah,
shapes.
no,
and
no,
stuff.
not a kaleidoscope.
Wait, so you got
That's
like
very-
you
actually
got the
very
crosshairs. Does the Periscope have the crosshairs
Yes.
in it?
Oh, for sure. For sure. When you're firing those,
Like crimson
when you're
red?
firing those torpedoes, dude,
Crimson red. Yeah.
Dude.
Like-
dude.
So you're destroying my whole thing. I can't believe you. I looked at these colors, and when I came up, I was just like, I couldn't. I couldn't.
Was this
wrap my
by
head around
Benjamin
it.
Moore? I mean,
No,
who,
these are shoe colors.
shoe.
okay.
Yeah, shoe colors. Because you hit it, you click on a shoe. You go to Amazon or whatever place you're doing it, Fanatics or whatever. You're looking at shoes, right? And again, they're gym shoe colors.
It sounds so much better to do whatever you said, indigo versus purple.
But
right? I mean, Castle Rock versus gray. I mean, it's part of the marketing. It's part of the sales rep to freaking get people to, oh my God, these are freaking Castle
so
Rock.
you think
Hell
people
yeah.
are buying these shoes and saying the color?
I think it adds to the momentum of the purchase process.
But afterwards, like if I buy a shoe that's urgent red,
No, you're on
when
Amazon.
Ted
And
says,
what color do you want? Indigo? You want purple? You want gray? You want blue? Or do you want Periscope, Castle Rock, or Garter Snake?
okay, see, you are answering my question for me. I don't want Periscope, Garter Snake, or Shipyard. I don't want any of those. I just want purple, green. I don't want. Just give me green, and it can be whatever color green. It's bothering me.
It's not for.
Yeah, it's called marketing.
Yes.
Just
Thank you.
marketing.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
can
that's all it
I
is.
market some colors then? I have some ideas. Sure.
Who says you don't prep for this show?
I have some ideas for some colors.
Okay.
Okay. How about dumbass?
You mean Dumas?
No, dumbass.
Oh, it's dumbass. Okay, dumbass.
Usually, to me, that is a Caucasian, maybe a white, pale shade of,
Yeah, exactly. That's a dumbass, right? That's the color. Okay, you ready? How about porn? Yeah.
How could we
porn.
How could we put porn into a color?
Right.
It would have to be almost like a lava light, right? Like a lava light, like kind of a purple reddish,
like glowy.
I was going to say glowy. Yeah, I was going to say glowy.
So it's got to have some neon, because a neon porn sign.
Yeah.
So some kind of neon
so
color.
so when you think of like a dirty bookstore or like a peep show, it's always like a glowing, like so back in when I was 12, 13, my grandmother took me to 42nd Street, New York City. Before it's not what it's like now, but there was a lot of smut on 42nd Street, so a lot of porn places. I don't say there was like.
So you're.
I see it as like
she took you.
I see it
She
as like
took you.
She took me
to porn, smutty, dirty.
I mean, just past
bookstores.
them.
Here, make a man out of him.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 20 minutes.
I mean, I'm not talking about. This is way after I spit on your grave. Okay, this is way after that. But it was along those lines. So
Scott doesn't know that your mom dropped you off, and when you were 8.
So one of the first movies I was ever taken to a movie theater, and my mom didn't. She just dropped me off there because she probably had a date.
Wait, she probably gave you a few quarters so you could play some video games.
No,
or
she
something,
took me to actually a movie theater. The only movies I remember seeing as a kid by myself, Jaws.
Really, by yourself?
By myself.
How old were you?
Well, it came out in '76, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so about 6 years old, and then I spit.
6 years old.
And then I spit on your grave.
Do you remember I Spit on Your Grave?
Yeah,
The
that's a
original one.
horror movie. That's badass movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a lot of sex and a lot of There's actually rape.
It's called Rape.
Yeah,
and then there was Retribution.
I think
Then
there's
there's death and
Yeah.
violence and
the guy got his. You know what the worst part is? The guy got his dick cut off.
Well,
But-
you
or
remember
the best part.
So you remember Lorena Bobbitt, the case of Lorena Bobbitt back in the day?
of course.
So she cut her husband's penis off because I think he was cheating on her. But so the story was they found the penis.
well, she was driving down the road with the penis in her hand and
Yeah.
whipped it out the
Right.
window, and he was chasing her, or someone was chasing her, and they realized it, and they picked it up.
So they reattached the penis.
Yes.
And so John Bobbitt, who was the husband, actually made a porno.
Yes, he did.
And I saw that porno with
Did
his
you?
reattached penis. Yeah.
And that was the feature of the movie was his. I mean, first of all, he's got a Schwann's.
it was like
that
a
big
Frankenstein piece.
That's
penis.
worth saving that you can save. I mean, it's something you can find in the road, on the side of the road. I mean, that's.
Wow,
I mean,
that's, you
but
know
the-
what?
but to see a man in a
Hold on,
por-
you don't even think about it like that. You just whip something out there. If I throw a quarter out the window, you're not going to find it.
No.
Well,
It's-
but even if you find it, the fact that you can reattach it without necrosis, that you can
Hold on.
actually reattach it and it still works.
Was his penis impressive?
No, but the point, it was still there. that was the impressive. The impressive part that it actually still worked. It was like Frankenstein's monster. It was like
So the color of porn to me is more like a tan. Kind of a tan, maybe slightly tan with a glimmer. Yeah.
With
glitter.
some
Glimmer.
glimmer.
Glimmer or glow.
Okay, I got one last one. Nipple.
It's obviously pink with some
Yes,
raised bumps,
yes,
some
yes.
raised bumps, some raised bumps around
Ted,
it.
Ted, does it have to be?
Or
No, it
brown with some raised bumps
doesn't.
around it.
Yeah. Some raised bumps. Don't be gross. It's a color.
Come up with
it's
something
not
better.
a texture.
It's not-
I was just listen. I was just throwing it out there.
Do
because-
better. Do
because
better.
I was angry. I was.
I know
an
you're
angry
angry.
man.
I know you're angry.
So you're going
I
to
know
buy a
you're
pair of shoes that come in the color nipple?
Yeah. I mean,
I think your friends are going to laugh.
You don't have to tell. See, again, you don't have to tell them. I don't have to tell them.
Are these like Velcro
Urgent
shoes?
Red or Shipyard. I can just say what color, and when you look at it, you go, "Yeah, it's gray." And you go, "Yeah, of course it's gray." It's not like some dumbass color like Shipyard. Yeah, right. Okay. I just wanted to throw that out there. I want to be. Maybe if they make me part of it, I won't be so angry that I don't understand it.
So it's not like you got triggered by those colors. You got triggered.
Unlike Scott, I couldn't perfectly pick out what all the colors were. It was so every time I said it, I was like, it makes every time we do this, I'm like, man, it makes me feel dumber than I'm just dumber and dumber and dumber.
Well, you are an idiot, so it makes sense. So it does.
Just different levels, that's
Okay, one last thing, and then we're going to do our final thoughts. This is pretty funny. Minocqua Brewing Company. It is in the North Woods of Wisconsin. If you are listening from out of the country, it's way, way, way up in northern America.
Yep.
Way up in northern America. Minocqua Brewing Company is selling two things. Well, they're selling Donald Trump voodoo dolls. Can't keep them in stock. Okay? And they're getting tons of press. But for that and then this thing, they are promising a celebration of life. Okay? For them, this is their big thing. The moment Trump dies, they have 24 hours of free beer. So if you are up in Minocqua and Trump dies or get your ass there, they will be open for 24 hours straight, and you will get to drink any of their beers for free.
While supplies last.
Okay.
No.
It
says listen, they are hardcore on this. They said they will be open.
What state is it in?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I thought. Wisconsin is kind of a Democratic stronghold.
There's only little tiny part of Wisconsin that's red. Everything else is blue.
Yeah. I think the governor there is.
It's Door
Democrat.
County because those people have money.
Yeah, big time money. But yeah, so the moment he dies, the clock starts 24 hours. Free beer. So just get your ass in there. If you hear like something comes up and on Google it's like he has a heart attack, get in the car.
Yeah, well,
get in the car, drive as fast as you possibly can.
Well, you know what? Dumbasses, then J.D. Vance will be the president, and he's still a Republican.
But you'll be so fucking drunk it won't matter.
I guess
Trump's not going anywhere. He's got another term. Everything's going to be fine.
He's got a third term.
Yeah, I thought that was no. That's not a thing.
Well, I told everybody you weren't part of the show, but I told everybody it's an easy thing. J.D. Vance runs as president, Trump runs as vice president, and then J.D. Vance just steps down. And he tells everybody it. You don't even have to pretend. You can just say, when you vote for J.D., you're really voting for me, and all J.D.'s got to do is step down. He steps down. Trump then reappoints J.D. as vice president, and we keep on going.
Or just be Speaker of the House. He's going to appoint Speaker.
But he'll be long distance.
Just be appointed Speaker of the House and just call the shots behind the scenes like Ronald Reagan's wife Nancy did. Because didn't Ronald Reagan have like late stage dementia when he was president and it was covered up, and then she's probably calling the shots at the time. So yeah.
So you're probably saying Melania's calling the shots right now?
No, yet.
Nancy Reagan was not calling the shots. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah, but. Obviously, under Biden, somebody was calling the shots.
Oh my God! Every day it seems like there's a new video.
I'm not going there, but
of that guy.
Let's face it. Come on, he wasn't doing shit. Come on. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but come on.
His eyes are big because he's like you're stating the obvious.
Yeah, obviously.
I know that.
Yeah.
But if you can't see that the same thing is happening now, then you're out of your mind.
You might be right. You're probably right. Yeah. So so it doesn't really matter who the president is because obviously there's a team of people making policy decisions, but that's a whole other separate discussion because we have to get to our final thoughts. So please,
we do.
Please,
okay. Final thoughts.
I
Scott,
think we could tease on that for a while.
You do not have to go first. Ted, final thought.
Okay, this is out from left field. So Shia LaBeouf, who was obviously the star of the movie The Transformers with Megan Fox, who's hot, and I guess he's
hot?
And then
Megan Fox, who's hot,
she
and
is.
then I guess he's like a Broadway. Yeah, I guess he played on Broadway. He's a talented guy, but I
think he's a little fucked up.
He's a fucked up. So. I guess in New Orleans, he's been there for the last 2-3 weeks, getting super drunk and super belligerent and
having fun.
And finally, it was.
He's got a history. Does he want
to be in the Olympics?
Yeah, no, he went beyond fun. Yeah, so I guess he has a history of being a mean drunk.
Yep.
A history of being in rehab.
I did not know
and
that.
I guess he was there. And I guess he finally got into like a fist fight with like two random people, and they had to like restrain him and take him away. But yeah, so poor Shia LaBeouf. Here's my thing too: doesn't he have any fucking friends? He's there by himself. Shia LaBeouf's in New Orleans. Can he just get a hooker or something? I mean, can he take the edge off? You know,
I don't know.
How much booze can this guy drink by himself? It's like a random golfer on the golf course. It's like, don't you have any friends? It's like the single golfer.
He's a famous guy.
When somebody gets here's the thing: if he's got enough money.
He's
probably got he's probably got hanger-ons. But then if you're
he's by himself.
But if you're that far out there,
he's out there.
It's probably not worth. I mean, let's imagine he gets into a fight. He probably got his ass kicked, right? Because he's probably the kind of guy that thinks, I'm that important.
Someone's gonna step in.
He's like 5'8", 130. Of course he's gonna get his ass kicked. He's not a fucking MMA fighter.
People with the brain are just like, it's just not worth the drama.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy me a dinner. I'm gonna, you're famous.
But it took him 3 weeks to actually get into the fight. So he was already there for 3 weeks, and I guess people say he was like actually a terror before he actually got arrested.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
that's the final thought.
Shia LaBeouf gets some. Shia LaBeouf gets some friends. That's all I'm saying.
So could we be his friends?
I could.
I mean, if he's going to pay,
I'll be your friend.
If he's going to pay for 3 weeks in New Orleans, I'm in.
If he's picking up bar tabs, dinner tabs, hotel tabs, just to hang out with the guy, put up with the shit.
Shia LeBouf, I'll be your friend.
I'll do that.
I will be your friend.
Hell yeah, that'd be quite an adventure.
I'll do that.
I'm in. If you could take me golfing in Scottsdale, that'd be nice too.
Ted, but he's not going to do anything fun. He's just going to do reckless, stupid shit. Okay, cool. Scotty, last thought.
So, the last thought always seems to escape me, and I don't want to be, I'm going to be a little serious here. I think that the one thing I'd like to put out there is that I turned 60 this year, and that's
wow, happy birthday!
Yeah,
man.
it's a milestone. But I think that our listeners out there need to understand that health is the first wealth, right? And that's what you need to be shooting for at all times. I drink like crazy. I smoke once in a while. I love my cigars on the golf course, so I'm far from the saint. But the one thing that I think everyone should do is make sure
masturbate every day.
They get tested
Done.
for colon cancer. That was something that almost could have potentially killed me. I know at least 2 of my friends that have died from it, and it is something that people need to make sure they're following through with. It doesn't sound super sexy, and I hope I'm not bumming the show out at the end here, but personal experience is don't die of stubbornness.
Amen, brother.
Die in a room
with hookers,
prostitutes, and cocaine.
It's much better than...
Way better.
Yeah, and less painful, too.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
How many?
I remember you telling us.
How many
about
prostitutes?
that. I remember telling me about that. Yeah.
Actually, I remember. I specifically remember you telling me that a couple of years ago at the golf course. And actually, I did have my colonoscopy soon after that. And thank you for that, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Colonoscopy is what it is. It has to be.
Yeah. It's a good cleanse too. When you take that Omniprep shit, man, you just get emptied out.
I told you. So
you lose 5 pounds.
Woo!
There's no shit.
So after I did mine, I woke up. And the nurse is there. You're in that separate room, and I go like this. I go, you kind of get back to it. She goes, "Oh, how you feeling?" I go, rank it. And she goes, "What?" I go, "Could you just go ahead and like how was my colon compared to everybody else's?" And I was the best, man, right?
It's the best colon ever.
Yeah, I mean, just what do you think? Top 5? And she goes, "I wasn't in there." I go, "But you had to have heard, right?"
Well, what I heard was we didn't have to use any lubrication because it was wide open.
Yeah. It was already fully dilated.
They couldn't pull the goddamn thing out. That was the problem.
You were fully dilated, so you didn't have to worry about it. Yeah.
All right, so here's my final thought. I heard this the other day, and I had to check and see if it was true, and it looks like it's true. Donald Trump is mentioned in the Epstein files over 5,000 times. We've heard that.
Is it 5,001?
Mine.
So wait, this is the same 5,000, the number of lawsuits, right? I heard that on an earlier show.
Mine.
So
yeah,
we
he's
get our
over
numbers
5,000.
mixed up here.
It's his time.
I'm sorry, it's your final flat. My bad.
This is real. That's more than God is mentioned in the Bible, the book about God. And that is more than Harry Potter's name is mentioned in all 7 Harry Potter books. I want you to think about that, man. Just let that sink in for just a minute. Yeah, just let it sink in for just a minute. Okay, next week, my sister and my nephew.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, man. Dude, if that doesn't bother you, if that doesn't give you something to think about. But next week, my sister and my nephew Steven will be here to talk movies with Scott Phillips. We're talking Oscars, we're talking movies. Keep listening, keep enjoying, and don't be afraid to tell a friend how awesome the show is. We will see everybody next week.
I'll see